Hey guys, cheers. No, this isn't a video on Coors, but it's a pretty sexy can, if I do say so, and a pretty good company too. So, besides the point though, let's talk about Intel. Um, because this video, I don't know, this is probably just gonna be called another victory lap or something like that. Because man, Intel is going crazy. So obviously everybody's getting real hyped up on this Apple news, and nothing is confirmed yet still. But I do think Apple is going to throw some pocket change at this, just kind of more of just kind of a token and a nod to Trump and doing business in the United States more than anything substantial. Because my concern is if the other two players are all the way down here and they're nearly up 50% on their position. If you're Apple, how do you justify that, right? So and this has been a crazy run on Intel this month. So yeah, it's one of those things where uh I don't believe Apple is going to go all in at 34.50 here. Um but we'll see, right? But I just kind of want to talk about this a little bit because obviously I have this picture up here, and I just kind of want to mention how like you've got Nvidia putting money into Intel and OpenAI, and then OpenAI is going to take that money and give it to Oracle, and then Oracle is going to um give it back to Nvidia or something. Like it's this reminds me of that. This isn't original. I got this from Zip Trader, but it's so true. Like all these companies are just kind of funding each other, and it feels like a bit of a cycle. So I don't know how sustainable it is. Obviously, if you plug, I mean, obviously this wouldn't work for you, right? So it's working right now as far as creating capital, and yeah, all the power to them, I guess. Let's just continue with this gravy train. But this brings up a little anecdote from me. So today, my boss asked me if AI was a good investment, and I don't know how he had heard. Like I hadn't told him that I do any sort of active investing or anything like that. So I don't know what he's heard, but it kind of made me think because my answer to him was the same as I tell you guys. You would have had a better price in April, and it's a little bit expensive now. It doesn't mean it's done, but just that it's kind of hard to justify at prices um, that are so elevated from recent prices. So that's exactly what I told them. But it just kind of goes to show that people people are still perhaps willing to buy at these prices, and just be careful, guys. So let me explain um, this play a little bit more. So obviously, the long term is our plan. So these shares are not going anywhere. I'm just going to hold these for 10 years. But holy cow, did I not expect to be up 44% in a little over a month. So if I was approaching this from a less long-term position, let's say for instance you want to buy a house, or maybe you have a wedding coming up or something like this, this obviously would be a good time to take some profit because yes, that deal with Apple could come through, and then we start talking about we start talking about Intel in terms of $10 increments, right? Like we're talking 40, and then we're talking 50, and then we're talking 60. But I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Um, And really, I'm just here to celebrate. I'm gonna take another sip of this beautiful Coors can, and you can see our $100 there of Coors is still down. So that's a name you could look at, I guess. Look at the names that I'm down on, and those are better opportunities than Intel at this point, I would say. But what do I know? So I just kind of want to talk about the Discord a little bit. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you still watching the video, and you're probably a member of this Discord. And if not, leave a comment, subscribe, and maybe I'll get you in here because I think we're putting out good content, and here you go. So I made a post, I guess a month ago or August 21st. Yeah, so a little over a month ago, and I said I bought Intel at 22.98, and man, it's come a long way from here, right, guys? So I'm a little disappointed that this place isn't going fucking wild, and that tells me that a lot of you missed this one, which um it's a little bit disappointing, but hopefully you guys could have learned something from this. I mean, you saw it live essentially, right? So and there's going to be more, right? Like Intel is not the only one. Like we're going to do this again, and then we're going to do this again. We're going to do this for a 10-year minimum. So God willing, right? And yeah, I don't know what else to say, I guess. Like I said, it's a little disappointing that the Discord isn't going wild on something like this, but I wouldn't listen to me either, I don't think. So I definitely understand if you guys were hesitant to jump in on something, but there you go. Hopefully a lesson was learned because I just want to build a community here where we can make some money, and we're gonna be smart. Because here's the funny thing about Intel here is there wasn't really that much risk here. Like the risk we were talking about at 2350 was 20% down. So that's significant if you need the money immediately and you're not willing to sit on a loss. But there you go. There was your risk versus reward, and it's obviously super nice to see something work out. And like I said, I'm just a little bit disappointed that we're not all partying together in the Discord. But nothing I say here is financial advice, right? So I can't blame you guys because what do I know, right? I'm just throwing darts at the board here, and we happen to hit the middle here. So I guess that's it, guys. I'll take one more swig of this Coors original. I don't know why they changed the name from Banquet, because that's what I grew up with. But at least they left the can the same, right, guys? So, anyways, I guess we're at the end of the week here. So I hope you guys have a good weekend, and we'll probably talk then. So until next time.